What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Werman. I'm coming at you with a I don't know how to do this one. Because I was told about this new movie trailer called Strange Way of Life, trailer number 1. So for those of you, and I haven't actually said this out loud just yet, but I like a good Western, a good Western movie, a good Western flick, a good Western book. One of my favorites is Young Dove. No, not Young Dove. Why am I blanking on the movie? Oh my God. I'm blanking on it. Dove. I remember that. I also like Young Guns. I have a special connection to Young Guns. There's Tombstone. Dove. Why am I blanking on the movie with Dove? It has Men in Black, Tommy Lee Jones, and I can never remember the other guy's name. But it's a miniseries where they're traveling across the country they're traveling across Texas to Missouri. It's been a little bit. I love the movie though. Well, the series. Traveling with cattle across the country. And then interesting, very, very good show. I always want to call it a movie, but it's a miniseries and it's super long. I love it. Why am I blanking on it? I've read the books too. Comanche Moon, Dove, Lonesome Dove. There's a third book, and I cannot remember the name of the third book off the top of my head, but they're fantastic. I'm very interested in, Razor Edge's new book, which is supposed to be another kind of ghost Western. Love me some John Wayne. I like a good Western. They're fun movies. They're fantastic movies. And for the most part, it's always a good guy doing a good job. Now, sometimes there's some bad guys. Let's be real. There's bad guys, Young Guns. But it's always just a strong man doing a good job and moving on. Hard work, dedication, move on. That's what a good Western is. It's kind of hero's journey. It was America's version of, and I heard this from a Daily Wire guy, Andrew Klavan, and I 100% agree. The Western, the cowboy, was America's knight in shining armor. It was their answer to America's knight in shining armor and chivalry. And I 100% agree. Now, they weren't always perfect. They did some things that were probably wrong, probably awful, what have you. But for the most part, they were the knights. They were the guys you could look up to. Your King Arthur, your Camelot, what have you. They were the Western cowboy. And we haven't had a good Western in a long time. But I heard there's a new trailer for a Western. Strange Way of Life. I heard it's an interesting trailer. We're going to check it out. Copyright disclaimers. I don't own this. I'm only reacting to this. Let's check this out because I've heard it. I've heard the sounds. I've heard people's reactions. I have not seen the trailer myself. I've avoided it. I don't know a whole lot about it. I know Pedro Pascal and Christopher Walken are in it. And I've heard some interesting things. I'm curious, so let's get this started.
She was a whore, Father.
Oh, okay. I've heard this music. She was a whore, Father. Okay. I know the music doesn't feel right, so we'll continue.
A woman was found killed in town.
What is happening? I'm serious right now. What is happening? This is a trailer.
A woman was found dead in town.
What? I don't... Why are we looking at this guy's face? Why are we watching him? Are we supposed to assume that he's watching this guy get dragged away? Oh. Okay. What was that? And I'm not even gonna try to say this guy's name.
No! What are you doing?
What's going on? I know I'm pausing this a lot, but what's happening? Seriously. What? What's happening? I'm backing it up again. No, you know what? We're just going to continue on.
You never loved me. You never loved anyone in your life.
Don't say that.
Years ago, you asked me what two men could do living together on a ranch.
But fuck. Just go hard at it. Oh my god. What? Why? I want a good Western. I miss John Wayne. This reminds me of what was that stupid... You had Brokeback Mountain, and then just like last year you had that Netflix movie Holler of the Dog? Something of the Dog? Why do they want to make cowboys gay? Stop it!
I'll answer you now.
What was I just watching? I'm serious. You know, you had that weird shot that I stopped on, okay? You know, watching the dude basically watch the other guy get dragged off. Weird cattle chase. Watching Ethan Hawke and Pedro Pascal basically get it on here. And then you have this. What's happening? Bang, bang. Happy. Drinking. What? What's going on? Seriously. What was that? Why?
Oh, look at his handkerchief. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What happened to good cowboys? What happened to a good cowboy movie where people had fun? You know, you had your John Wayne. Well, no, you know what? We're going to go back to Lonesome Dove. I love that movie. Well, miniseries. Call it a movie because it's super freaking long, but it is a miniseries. It was two elderly men, along with a bunch of people. They worked on a ranch. The ranch was Lonesome Dove. And they moved cattle. They took a big order and they moved cattle. And yeah, we saw all sorts of other people. We went to Mexico for a moment. But for the most part, the main crew was going from one place to another. You had all the other side characters that had their own stories and what have you. But they were moving. And how did it end? Didn't end with a massive shootout. And yeah, there were shootouts. There was gunfights. There was cattle wranglers. There was a serial killer, what have you. But the movie ends. Well, the main cataclysm comes after a bunch of arrows. One dude gets pierced with arrows. He's dying. He's laying there in bed and he realizes that, you know, we did the right thing. He wouldn't have changed anything. He did the right thing. Yeah, they go back to Lonesome Dove. You get your John Waynes where man kisses the girl, beats up a bunch of people, maybe shoots somebody. And then he has this more classical movies where he's not really fighting, but, you know, he's talking. He's doing his dialogue. Western hero, Western king John Wayne. Magnificent Seven. fantastic movie. And I get it. Magnificent Seven is just America's The Seven Samurai. But it's 7 men. And, well, 6 men and a boy. Picking up, going to this village that doesn't have anything. And just going to defend it. Because that's the right thing to do. And that boy, in the process, becomes a man. What happened to the Western? I don't want to see Pedro Pascal and Ethan Hawke butt fuck. I want to see manly men doing the right thing, sacrificing their lives for the right thing. And yeah, they don't get glory. They come in, they do the right thing, and they leave. They don't expect anything in return. Taking it back to the I just had the name of it. I just said it. Magnificent Seven. Take it back to Magnificent Seven. There's this beautiful scene. Beautiful, beautiful scene. Where everybody comes into town. The guys are there. They found the women and stuff. And they're getting treated to this massive feast. You know, you're here to save us. You're here to protect us. You're here to do the right thing. They're sitting down for this feast. And they're like, man, this is some good food. And one guy comes by and looks at him and goes like, yeah, enjoy the food. This is about a week's worth of food for them. They never get to eat this good. They usually eat very crappily. They're showing you how much you are appreciated. And as the guys are sitting there eating, they realize what was just said. That they spent all this time to give them this feast to these guys that are supposed to be their heroes and stuff. And they're eating this food that they don't normally get to eat. So what do? The men, they turn around, they take all the food that was made for them and give it back to the villagers. Feed the villagers. They help the villagers. They teach the villagers. They work hand in hand with the villagers, teaching them how to defend themselves. And they slowly die through the process. They give their lives to defend themselves, to defend this place that they're asking for nothing really in return. They were offered money and they don't really take it. They're simply doing the right thing. Where is that? No, what I get is Pedro Pascal, who I don't like, getting railroaded by Ethan Hawke. Ah, Lord. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Share it out with friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.